Hey everyone, GirlMeetsPixels here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a collab video. Yes, another one, but this one is actually a Sims 4 Let's Decorate instead of a Create a Sim. So that's pretty exciting, guys. Anyways, this collab is with the super awesome Kalixal, and he contacted me a couple weeks ago and he was like, hey, I'm doing my collab week again. He always does it in July. And he's like, hey, do you want to be a part of it? And I was like, heck yes. I would love to. That'd be awesome. I love his collab week and I thought it would be so much fun to actually be a part of it this year. I think that's just awesome. So thank you so much for contacting me, Lee. I love it. But anyway, so he built this home, and if you want to check out how he built it and his process, make sure to check out his video down below. It will be linked in the description bar so you can go watch it. But anyways, this is me just decorating it. I did change up a little bit of his layout that he originally had because it's a super adorable home. I love this home, but I felt like it was a little too closed off, especially because it is a smaller home. So I did want to open it up more. So I did delete some walls. So sorry about that. But anyways, I just love this home. The style of it is just gorgeous. It has a little bit of like a colonial feel to it with a little bit of like history. Like this is a little bit of an older home, but also it's just gorgeous. The layout is amazing. I love that it has 3 bedrooms. I don't know if one of them was supposed to be an office or something, but I actually made it just 3 bedrooms, 1 master bedroom and then 2 kid rooms. One is a nursery and it's kind of unisex, a little bit more leaning towards a boy, but it is unisex. And then there's a little girl room that is just like all pink and bright and fun, and I love it. But it did take me a little while to figure out the layout of the main area with the kitchen and the sitting area / living room and the dining area, because it is smaller. So I wanted to make sure I could get everything in, but it was also a very nicer home. The location it is in Willow Creek is in a little bit nicer part of the neighborhood. So I wanted to kind of match that. So that's why they have a little bit more grandiose of a kitchen, and there's a little bit more higher end expensive things in here because of that reason. But it did take me a little while to figure it out. I finally get it to something like this. How I have it right now is pretty similar to how it ends up being. And now I'm just going in and trying to figure out my color scheme. I could not for the life of me decide on a color scheme. So I started out with like this black and white counter set, and then these like green colored walls. I don't know what kind of green that is, but I loved it. But then I was like, you know what? It doesn't really fit the style of the home. I was looking on the outside of the home. It has a lot more warmth to it, and this was a lot too modern, I feel like. I mean, it's not that modern, let's be honest here, but I felt like it was being too modern than what it actually is. So I wanted it to fit the style of how the home looked on the outside, and I just wanted it to be all cohesive. So that's why eventually I go in and change stuff. I mean, like, as you see, I was putting in these like more modern appliances, and I was like, no, like that's not the style of this home. Like I need to get away from that. So you will see me go through a couple different changes here, just trying to figure it out, like what I want to do. I also wanted the kitchen, because it is technically smaller than your average kitchen. I did want it to, you know, still look big and still have the room that you need for if you're cooking with a family and you need everyone in the kitchen at once. There's still room and there's still walkway room, and I just wanted it to still be a substantial enough kitchen, even though it is in a smaller space. But anyway, so now we're working on like the dining room setup. This stuff, I don't keep all this stuff. I do change it up a bit, but like right now I just felt like it looked too stark. It was a little too modern for the style of the home, and I couldn't decide on like a cohesive furniture style. I started putting in this fancy couch, but then I was like, no, that doesn't go with like the counters. The counters are looking more modern. And then I found this rug, that blue one right there, and I was like, yes, this is the color scheme we are doing. So I changed up all the cabinets and the furniture and everything to kind of start matching that. The color of this cabinet I really loved. I actually really liked it, but then I go in and change it to something a little bit more darker, something that would make a little bit more of a statement. And also, it was kind of hard to match furniture to this like walnut brown color. So I go in and change it to a deeper, darker brown, which, I mean, I liked both colors, to be quite honest. I liked both colors of the cabinets. But I really like in the end how it turns out. Everything just works so much better. I finally get to a good place with it. Yeah, like I put 2 sectional or 2 small love seats in instead of a love seat and chairs. And I felt like that helped bring it together more. I was having an issue with trying to figure out the layout of the family room as well. I just didn't want it to look too cramped. I wanted it to seem airy and open and still have, you know, that coziness. I don't know. It was just kind of hard to navigate at first, but finally, like right now, I'm starting to like get it in my head. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here. I got this. I can do this. And then you start seeing like it starts becoming so much easier for me. And it starts, you know, actually making sense with my decorating. And also, like, I haven't decorated that much in The Sims 4. So that was a little difficult for me too, because I don't know what all I have and I don't exactly know how to put everything together. Sims 3, I know like everything that is in my buy catalog, and I can go and put stuff together. I'll be like, oh yeah, I have this. I can mix it with this. But this, I'm like searching through like what could work, because I don't know everything that's in this game because I don't play it that much. But I really felt like this was a really fun challenge, and I had so much fun with it. This house ended up looking so cute, and as you guys saw in the intro, I kind of wanted to give it like a little family backstory. So they're expecting another baby, and that's why they have the nursery, and you know, they're a little bit newer to Willow Creek, and they're just trying to establish their life. They already have a daughter, and she's going to school and making friends and growing up, and they're just trying to figure out their lives and their businesses and everything and their jobs. So I just wanted to give like the house a little bit of a backstory and make it a little bit more interesting and different than what I have done in the past for my other speed builds. And I don't know, I really like it. I like doing the intro. It was a lot of fun. And if you guys want to see more intros or creative stuff like that in the future, definitely let me know down below in the comments. If you want me to just jump right into the speed builds or speed decorates and you don't want to see like an intro, definitely let me know. And if you want to see an intro and you thought that like it was cool and sometimes I could do that, totally let me know as well. So I have no problem doing either one. I just, you know, decided to mix it up a bit, see how it went, and I had so much fun. I loved it. But yeah, just let me know down below. And then I put this little half wall there because I felt like it was so awkward, like just like walking in and then there's just like all this space. I needed something to kind of close off just a little bit, so that half wall like worked perfectly for it. And then I just put a whole bunch of like clutter in the front, you know, dropping off their shoes and their jackets and their scarves, and I even added like a backpack later, like the little girl just like dropped her backpack there after getting home from school. You know, just make it look lived in. That's like the important part for me, just making sure like a house looks comfortable and like someone actually lives here. I don't want it to look too pretty and too tidy and clean that it doesn't look like anyone lives here, unless obviously that sim is like a perfectionist or a neat freak or something like that, you know what I mean? I try to fit it towards you know, my sims. But when I was decorating this, I obviously didn't have any sims yet, but later on I feel like the family that I created really helped bring more life to the house, and I don't know, that was just so much fun. I love that, and I had a lot of fun with it. But anyways, now we're working our way towards the rest of the house. Right now we're in like this hallway kind of office area. I decided to put the computer here instead of making the spare third bedroom a computer room or an office. A computer room. No one has computer rooms anymore. It's not 2006, Brittany. An office, but yeah, so I just decided to put it out here. You know, it's good workflow, and they can be working while the kids are watching a movie or playing with toys, so they can keep an eye on them. And then I also put an easel just because I didn't know what else to put in there, and I wanted to put another like skill building kind of thing. So I put an easel, and it will help them, you know, earn a little bit more income and some more simoleons. So, you know, no problem. Anyways, and then we start heading into, I think, bedrooms. I think I saved the bathrooms for last because I had no idea what I wanted to do with the bathrooms, and they were so tiny, so I didn't know like what I wanted to do. But in the end, actually, even though the bathrooms are super tiny, I actually really, really love how they turned out, and they look like super cute. Like I wouldn't mind my bathroom looking like that. But I guess we jump into the master bedroom, and I wanted to do like this purple wall, which is a little bit more of a pop of color compared to the rest of the house, which is a lot more neutral. But I don't know, I like love using this purple wall. I use it a little too much whenever I do Sims 4 decorating because it's just like the perfect shade. It's very mature. You can use it in adult bedrooms. It's not like a purple that just has to go in a kid bedroom. Like it just works, and I just love it, and it just makes everything like look beautiful. I don't know, I just like really love that color for bedrooms. Anyway, so I'm putting in a little bit more like antique style stuff in here, and I put like a little reading nook. the tiniest reading nook you will ever see in your life. But I did bring green that is like in the picture above the dresser. I put some green throughout the room, and I really like that. I love purple and green just go well together. Like they were just perfect together. And then finally I go in and add some lights because it was just Sims 4 lighting. It gives me so much trouble because I want like that bright white lighting like what it is now. And a lot of the lights are very much more duller and a little bit more warmer. And I'm just not into that. I don't like that at all. And so I'm always using these little pocket lights, or what are they called? The little, I don't know. I'm just going to call it a pocket light. I don't know. I can't remember. A pot light. A pot light. Is that what it's called? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Anyways, I go in, and in the master bedroom, I add like this little brick wall to kind of, it fit the theme. It was a little bit more antique and everything, and it made just all the furniture pop in there. I don't know. I just liked it. Gave a good contrast. And then the little girls' room, I had seen this collage of photos while decorating earlier, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to use that for the little girls' room, or else I'll end up just making it like all pink. So I used this photo as inspiration for that, and I started out with the bed looking like that. I think I keep the bed like that. I think so. I hope so, because I really like the bed that color with the turquoise. I think I keep it that color. And then I used like this cute washboard and wallpaper set that I didn't even know was in my game. Like I didn't even know I had this, but it is so cute, and I want to use it in like all my kids' rooms because it is freaking adorable. So cute. And then we move into the nursery, and I wanted to do something that was a little bit more unisex, but I was leaning a little bit more towards, you know, like a baby boy. But I just like, these are so cute. Like the gray and the green, it is a little bit more modern, but I felt like it was very refreshing and very just a simple kind of room. And I really love that. Like, I think this was so cute, and it would work perfect for honestly any baby, you know? And I mean, they're babies for like a little while, so it doesn't even matter. Like they don't need that huge of a space. They don't need that much decoration. So I just made it a little bit more simple, a little bit more simplified, nothing too crazy. And then I went back into the kitchen because I was like, oh my gosh, it's looking a little weird. I need to fill up more space. So I just made the island like freaking huge. It's like a huge island. But I added, another counter space in there. So now they have a lot more room. And I felt like it fit the space better. Before it was looking a little too small. But I mean, obviously, if you download this house and you're like, no, Bernie, like that sucks. Like an island should not be that big. Then definitely, like I say, take it down a notch and get rid of like those middle cabinets and then move it closer together if you want. I just felt like there was too much empty space in the middle of the room there, and I needed something to kind of fill up the space more and make it look more put together. So that's why I added it. But obviously, you can change whatever the heck you want in this house. I think it's gorgeous, though, and Kalixal did amazing. He did such an amazing job. And so now we're into the bathroom, and I kept it very neutral. And I was lame, and I copied the bathrooms over. So the bathroom and the master bedroom and this bathroom are basically the same color scheme and everything, which I don't normally do. Normally, I mix it up and do the bathrooms differently, but I was just not feeling inspired with bathrooms this time around, so I was lame and copied it over. I know, I normally don't do that, but oh well. I liked it. I actually really like this bathroom. The photos above the bathtub are super cute. I didn't even know we had those. Obviously, I don't know a lot about The Sims 4, but it was really cool, like finding all these cool new objects and paintings I didn't know was in my game, and I loved it. They're so cute. These objects are just so cute. But as you can see, we're heading into the master bathroom. Like I said, they are pretty tiny, but I feel like it worked really well with the space, and I was able to get in, obviously, everything that you need in a bathroom. So they're not going to be spending their whole lives in here, so it's okay. And honestly, if you really wanted to, you could expand that bathroom out of space into the yard a little bit more right there. If you really wanted to. I didn't, because you know what, I felt like it was fine. But if you want more space for your Sims, you can definitely do that, and I think that'd be a great idea and a great way to expand the house. And this house honestly really is easily expandable. You can add a staircase, you can do all that stuff. But anyways, we are going into, the viewings of the homes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go check out Kalixal's channel and video because he is amazing. He is super hilarious and makes the best videos. So make sure to go check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, guys. so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And also, if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to click that button down below. If you want to see more of me, you can check out my links to the side. I have my Twitter where I ramble all day. And I also have my other YouTube channel where I make beauty and fashion videos, so make sure to check them out. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!